why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Especially with the success that I've had, how stressful and treacherous this music industry is. My heart has been broken. I still got that question of like, am I gonna love again? Yeah. Oh yeah, we off the grid. I had to go off the grid in order to really lock in. Fuck with me. But yo, let me tell you my love story.
Welcome back to the channel. What is going on with the goings on with Diddy? Let's get straight into it. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. So when I get the drop, you get the drop. And thank you for tuning in. Let's get it. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested Monday. The U.S. Attorney Office in New York City said Combs was arrested at the Park Hyatt Hotel on West 57th Street. A representative said he was caught off guard by the apprehension, according to a familiar person with the situation, who added he had been living at the hotel for several weeks. U.S. Attorney Williams confirmed in a statement that on Monday evening, federal agents arrested Combs based on a sealed indictment filed by the Southern District of New York. We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning, and will have more to say at that time. Combs' attorney, Mark, expressed disappointment in a statement. He said Combs, 54, had been cooperating with the investigation and voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children and working to uplift the Black community. He is imperfect, but he is not a criminal. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he's looking forward to clearing his name in court. It was not immediately clear on what charges Combs, the rapper turned music mogul, was arrested for. Combs has faced a wave of lawsuits, one as recent as last week, accusing him of sexual assault and misconduct since November, when former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura sued him in federal court, accusing him of years of physical and sexual abuse. Ventura, who is best known by her stage name Cassie, was once signed to Combs' Bad Boy record label. The two settled her lawsuit a day after it was filed, without disclosing the terms of the settlement. An attorney for Combs said the settlement was not an acknowledgement of wrongdoing. He previously denied the allegations. Since then, a number of others have sued, including Don Richard, who alleged that he groped and threatened her when he employed her from 2005 to 2012, and that she witnessed him brutally beat Ventura. Combs has denied the accusations in the lawsuit, saying there were sickening allegations from people looking for a quick payday. But in May, after CNN released hotel video of Combs kicking, punching, and throwing Ventura on the floor in a hallway in Los Angeles in 2016, he apologized in a video on Instagram, in which he said that his behavior was inexcusable and that he had sought therapy. The video was later removed from his page. Richard, who was a member of the girl group Diddy, which Combs formed on the MTV reality competition Making the Band, and later the group Diddy, Dirty Money, sued last week. An attorney said Combs was shocked and disappointed by Richard's lawsuit, which, like Ventura complaint, depicts him as controlling and violent. Ventura's lawsuit includes allegations of sex trafficking. She alleged that he frequently beat her, that he forced her to engage in sex acts with male prostitutes, Drug feud encounter Combs referred to as freak-offs and sometimes recorded, and that in 2018, as she was trying to end their relationship, he forced his way into her home and aped her. Richards said in her lawsuit that she attended drug-fueled parties where guests were required to surrender their phones. She also said she witnessed what she believed were underage girls being sexually violated by Combs and his guests. In March, federal investigators searched Combs' home in Miami and Los Angeles. Investigators interviewed several people in relation to allegations of sex trafficking, sexual assault, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. A source familiar with the investigation told NBC News in March. The warrant to search Combs' properties came from the Southern District of New York. Combs, who has also gone by such names as Puffy, Puff Daddy, and Love, founded Bad Boy in the early 1990s. He is regarded as a trailblazer of hip-hop, fashion, and media, having created the Sean John clothing line and launched the Revolt TV channel, which he sold his stakes in over the summer. Rodney Little Rod Jones, a producer on Combs' most recent album, alleged in a lawsuit in February that Combs made unwanted sexual contact, forced him to hire prostitutes, and pressured him to participate in sex acts with them. Jones said he lived and traveled with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023, during which time he recorded hours of video and audio of Combs, his staff, and others engaging in serious illegal activities. After the Hotel of Combs Assaulting Ventura was published, Howard University cut ties with him. In June, the school rescinded an honorable degree it awarded him and disbanded a scholarship program in his name. The same month, Combs honored a request from New York Mayor Eric Adams and returned his key to the city. So I will keep you guys updated as this all unfolds. Thank you for tuning in.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested by federal agents at a hotel here in New York City. Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News. The arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. The contents of the indictment won't be known until later today, but Combs is facing a wave of lawsuits accusing him of sexual assault and misconduct. In March, federal investigators searched his homes in Miami and Los Angeles. Combs' attorney expressed disappointment with the arrest, saying his client had been cooperating with the investigation, adding, "He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal."